Hey guys, so I've been laying here thinking to myself about like why MDHR doesn't like me because uh since it's been already a month since I bought the Cuphead game, I decided to do a live stream on my mad response to Studio MDHR because like I've been trying to beat three bosses in equal Isle 2, but neither of them are easy in my taste. And like and like the hardest thing happened in Dimension the Great. It happened in Baby the Clown, and and like and more. By the way, there are Baroness von Bonbon and the dragon level, which I forgot the name of, and the bird is something action. And on the final day, uh, so 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 you remember that I live streamed my final cup series, the cup on April 5th. I try, I did try one of those bosses, but never accomplished anything. And like, I talked to King Dice in the second die house, and he said something about that I can't go to the third aisle until I accomplish every single thing in the second aisle. But I can't. And even and and guys, even the running gun levels are either the easiest part. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna attempt to beat it or like any of the bosses there, but if I do, then I'm gonna have a real panic attack. I'm gonna have a serious panic attack on camera. And all right, now here's my response. MDHR. So you, it's like you made the Cuphead game, like made it similar to Mario, right? But it didn't add any of the power ups for your HP upgrade, and like where you want to jump onto the enemies, but you can't. But you but I can parry the pink ones and in which I understand that you didn't want that game to have any Mario references, but like I have the biggest problem that happened to me on the final episode of the Cup. It's the Cup 8, the Death of the Cup. I tried to beat two running gun levels and three more bosses, but like the non easy levels. The not easy level, guys. Like I said, it happened in Dimitri the Great, Beaver the Clown, more of the bosses, and even the run and gun games. So, like, what are y'all doing? Stop, like, stop doing those, and Candy Carnation, which I did actually complete. Like, non-easy levels, including the run and guns. Every fucking every single thing. Why? Why do you guys put so many parts where you literally cannot survive in my taste? When it when later on it becomes unbeatable. MDHR, like what are you doing? I am depressed over that disaster. So, look, MDHR, I want you to update Cuphead and make sure that it has like all like the power ups for your HP upgrade, where you can upgrade your HP instead of like having to buy a heart from the store. Buy that pig, but we can't. Like a whole lot of YouTubers beat Cuphead, but not for me. You do not like me. Like guys, like honestly, I have to be the worst Cuphead player to ever exist. If you if you go back and watch uh the second Cup episode where where I was trying to be the Forest Folly level in the first aisle, that was hard at first, but in the second one, I finally did, and I was happy. But there's this next running go level titled Treetop Trouble, which is actually like really harder than I expected, but I actually did beat it. And a character incarnation in the fifth episode of the Cup. It took me like I don't know how many minutes, but you might know. You might know. But the second aisle is filled with literally impossible things where I cannot survive in my taste. Von Bon, the dragon level, the bird level, uh, Dimitri the Great, or should I say, Jimmy the Bad, Baby the Clown, uh, I forgot what the two running gun levels are in the second aisle. Now, MDHR, MDHR, if you're actually watching this, then please update the game so that you can make it a bit easier for me. When the first, like, when the when that game when Cuphead came out, a whole like a whole lot of YouTubers started to get attention with that a game, and it was already blowing up when it came out, like a few weeks after. And many YouTubers like Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye, Dashi XP, 8-Bit Ryan, many more YouTubers have beaten the game. But but almost 7 years later, in March of last month, from March to April this year, I tried to beat it, but like I can't. And I looked at the slot, and it said 300% complete, and I think that's all that's all I can do. So like, please update the game, please, and do so. Now, let's just assume that Mario was Cuphead, right? Because of like the clothing, but not the mustache. Where did his mustache go? Where did his hat go? Now, now, Cuphead is like Mario, but the game is literally impossible. From where, from where to the point where where I just can't beat it in my taste. There are so many. There's too much impossible levels on the second aisle, and I try so hard, but I can't. I When I first bought the game, I thought it was going to be like a like a like a like a vintage game that that you'd imagine that actually released in the 1930s, even though video games were invented in like the late 60s, I believe. So, but yeah, I just can't do it. Wait. There's a dragon, which I could not beat. Uh, I did beat the god in Cuphead. I consider Jimmy to be the god in Cuphead. I'm not even kidding, guys. But I don't think that the bird is here. And even Von Bonbon. But like, MDHR, I swear to God. I kept on trying this level on simple mode, but it's not even simple. And to the point where like it almost took me like an hour to beat this. I didn't I didn't beat it today. I beat it when I was streaming on the last episode, but like actually it must have been like under an hour. Like, How dare you? Do not smile at me. Stop. Why are you smiling at me? And like, the fact in the cover that they're like laughing at me because like I can't beat the three bosses or even the two running go levels. They were all equally awful. And and guys, I hate to I hate to say it to you guys, but MDHR is my least favorite game developer. You play uh you play the side-scrolling running levels, and it's like Mario, but it's like really impossible where there's no power-ups like mushrooms. That's not what I want. And MDHR, when you were making the game before it even released, like now MDHR, when you were making this game, you were you were probably like, okay, so we're gonna make this game to make it like similar to Mario, but we're not gonna add the power ups. And later on, after they finished the game, and many YouTubers tried it, they thought that the game was gonna be unbeatable, and you can't make it to the devil fight. But they somehow did, and they celebrated it all, and and that's what they want. I don't want to try more levels in Igual too. I don't. I don't, and I will never will. So just imagine if I actually did want to buy the hardest game in the world, which is this. Uh, I would be like, well, why do I do live stream to see how bad I really am? And guys, guess what? I am bad at it. Every single attempt where I try to beat uh the bosses in the cut in the running gun levels, I am just stop. I am just like stop trying them because they're so impossible to the point where it becomes literally unbeatable. And and MDHR, when you make Cuphead 2, and now I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the delicious last course. It's it's the sequel that has to come out in like next year or more. When you when you release a sequel to this game, and if you can't do an update on this first one, you have to you must make the game easier by by not making the bosses really more like godlike, like the Jimmy and Von Bonbon, the dragon, and the bird. Four of the bosses are gods. Four gods in Cuphead. I did not expect to be more gods than one. And like MDHR, it's like Mario, but like the difficulty is increased to the point where it literally skyrocketed, and to the point where and to the point where in my case I just can't beat it, or make it to the devil, all the way to the devil. I got so depressed that I was literally about to break this. I was literally about to break this cover, but not the game card. I I think I still want to try out the game like later in the future, um, but for the cover, I'm gonna break. And so like, and guys, honestly, after so many attempts of trying to beat like every single level slash bosses in Inkwell 2, and when my thoughts on breaking the cover popped in my head, I even look, I even look, guys, I have to calm down. I have to calm down. Guys. Oh, so when I put it in the Switch, I put it in the Switch while I was recording it. Like last month when the video dropped, I forgot what it's called. And tomorrow I started up. I started. Oh, not the second aisle. What were you thinking, MDHR? This is literally the hardest game that I've ever tried, and I'm not even kidding. The number one hardest game I've ever tried. It sucks so bad. It does. And I would happily give my money to MDHR for no reason. Like, like honestly, I would like that are from the inside. Um, like, but wait, wait, guys, like that she should be in Star versus the Forces of Evil. Like, like guys, like guys, honestly, I don't know how the 19th. I don't think that the 1930s should reach that kind of resolution. That she honestly looks like that she should be in Star versus the Forces of Evil. Because like her design looks identical to the show itself. We are 80 years in the future. 80 years in the future. It looked like that these two brothers, except for Chalice, because brothers built a time machine and went to 2015 for for Maria, and like they were wondering, hey, where's Star and that boy, which I forgot the name of, and like the 1930s cannot reach that kind of resolution for Maria. Now, I did play as Miss Chalice for a bit. Uh, and also I'm not gonna be trying out the uh the the delicious last course because I'm thinking that that will also be harder. Like because I was thinking that the that sequel kind of would be just as hard as Equal L2 in the original build. Don't deal with the devil. Don't deal with the devil. More like do deal with the devil. And the delicious last course. More like the impossible last course. Cause why not? Like honestly, MDHR. The first build should have been called "Do Just Deal with the Devil," and for the DLC, it should have been called the Impossible Last Course. Cause why not? Like MDHR, I'm really depressed and mad, just like I've gone through with 8th grade. And guys, as of now, today is April 23rd, right? And I'm actually kind of excited that my nightmare is almost over. Um, I'm gonna be uploading a video of my reaction. The 8th grade is almost over, happening on June 13th. So yeah, this game is awfully impossible. However, I give this game a 9 out of 10. I'm not even kidding. But for the developers, an absolute zero. I'm, guys, I'm really sorry. An absolute zero. I don't know what MDHR. I don't know what you guys were thinking. Plus, let me know what your full name stands for. For MDHR, is it Moro di County how um Hallow Resources? Moro Moro District Hallow or something. I know I'm trying to make fun of your name, but like I'm not gonna do it again. Like I said, guys, it seems like that these two brothers, except for Chalice, because screw her, what building the time machine and went all the way 80 something years to 2015, and went for Kala Maria, and her design looks like she would be in Star Wars: The Forces of Evil, and they were wondering, hey, where's Star and that boy who I forget the name of. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was my response to MDHR. Well, I think. And fun fact, guys, as you didn't know, tomorrow I'm gonna buy Lego Marvel superheroes, which is gonna be an easier game than this, and and Lego Marvel superheroes is pretty good. I actually remember playing it in late 2017, and I'm s- I'm still and like uh and also my little brother is playing that game on his Xbox, so I'm actually getting Lego Marvel Superheroes on the Switch, which is definitely gonna be a better gonna be an easier game than than this absolute disaster. It's hideous. It's the difficulty is really godlike, and I cannot stand you. I actually do like the artwork. Like the artwork is really well done. The vintage animation from the 1930s, except for the part for Maria, it looked like uh you it looked like they these brothers, except for Chalice, went to a time machine to 2015 to just fight her, and then something was wrong. Video game in 2017, and like it it was like actually better than Lego Marvel. So I'm looking forward to buying that game for my little brother so that we can play it. So that we can play it together. Um, the Lego Movie video game is so memorable. It's better than Marvel. I give that a 10 out of 10. And for Marvel, I give it like, uh I guess an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Before the Lego Movie video game, it is so awesome. Yes. But I haven't played the second game, uh, the Lego Movie 2, the second part. I didn't know that there was a sequel for the game. I have no idea why it existed. I spent it out of nowhere. I first heard it. I first heard the game in like late 2020, and I didn't see the sequels to the movie, and not even the game. But I don't on May 9th, the talent show at um and one last look. Look at this dragon. Or should I say the god dragon? And look at Jimmy. The god. The number one god. And there's more gods here. Uh one is the Jimmy the Bad. Two is Von Bon. Three, the dragon. Four, the bird. Number four, the bird. And I literally cannot believe it. I literally cannot believe it. I did not like the Netflix show when I first watched it on March 9th. And like it looked like that you snuck into my mind and you're like, what were you thinking? And you gave it a 3? Yes, I did give it a 3. I actually did not like that cartoon show. And like uh I remember in March of 2022 when I saw the no fighting meme scene. I looked at the designs and I was like, huh? And I gave it like a 6 out of 10. Before uh before the, before the, before their designs in the game, it's vintage and more memorable, which means it's a 10 out of 10. The rest of the artwork is really well done. In the animation looks really well done and nice. Before the difficulty itself, minus. An absolute an absolute minus thing, right? I'm so done. And now, so by the way, I found this glitch in the game where like it can make your damage. It can make the damage to the bosses way faster. Like for the video where some guy kept on changing weapons by pressing L to change weapons. And guys, believe it or not, I actually did try it, but it didn't work out. And I knew it wasn't. And I'm not gonna try that again because like I don't want this to be considered the cup 9. I'm not gonna try I, I'm not gonna try more attempts for the bosses and the running gun course. And the first one is just deal with the devil. That's what I want. Then I can die happy. What? That makes no sense. I'm talking about me, not the game. The show does not make sense, in my opinion, when I first saw the first episode. But actually, me dying happy does not make sense. Die happy. So what? Be right back. I gotta die happy. Because of you, MDHR. When actually, I'm actually gonna cry. Because of you. I'm actually gonna cry because of you, MDHR. I'm Turkey. What's your profile? What's the picture showing? No, actually, your profile picture is actually showing me a cat. So, I guess you're not Turkey. So, but yeah, I'll be right back. So that I can cry. So I can cry for MDHR. Guys. Okay, like I said, a few minutes ago, remember when I told you that I was when I was when I was wanting to buy Lego Marvel Superheroes for the Nintendo Switch tomorrow, which is definitely gonna be a better game than that. Uh, I'm looking forward to it because first my brother first played it after like a year or two on like March 2nd, I think, of this year. And I've been looking forward to unlocking like every single character in that game. Like I said, guys, Lego More Superheroes game gonna be better than that disastrous game. I do like the game, not love, but do like it. I give it like a 9 out of 10. But for developers, no, I don't. And and MDHR again is my least favorite game developer of all my life. It is like Mario, but you're cutting out what it is. But I thought that game was gonna be like fun, vintage 1930s animation for where it was all done, as I saw in like some videos. But like for my taste, it's awful. It's awful. The difficulty is godlike. It's like Mario, but but you imagining if Nintendo actually wanted to make the hardest Mario game to ever made, where it literally becomes unbeatable. So that actually means that many YouTubers, or maybe only one YouTuber can beat it. Like, like honestly, if Moist Critical came to my house, I would literally hire him to beat the entire game of Cuphead. But I don't want to live stream it because again, I don't want the game to be shown on live stream because not only because I want it to be copyrighted, but also I don't want that type of stream to be considered the Cup 9. Imagine if Voice Critical came to my house and I wanted to hire him to beat the entire Cuphead game. I would do it. I would do it for the sake of my life. But I don't want to live stream it because I don't want it to be considered the Cup 9. And yeah, I'm so depressed. And also, in the second or first running gun level, which I don't know, why was there a duck that should be from Amphibia? Another time machine reference. I noticed that the duck in the second or first running gun level in Equal Out 2, I don't know, that duck looked that duck style looked identical to Amphibia. I don't know how they pulled that off. I mean, like usually the 1930s don't reach that kind of type of resolution style. Like, for example, in the 2016 trailer to that game, and at the ending it said, "Coming in '96 plus," with a parenthesis saying plus 80 years. So so I guess that Cuphead and Mugman are the biggest liars that trick us into thinking that that the that the entire events were all in the 30s, but they had a time machine. They try to hide it. I don't want to try out the glitch. Not even the DLC. None. Like, I'm not trying. I'm not trying out the bosses or even the running gun levels in Equal Out 2. Because it's literally a disaster. Mario or Cup? Put the similar like a thing into that, but made it really impossible on accident. Also, guys, I noticed like last month, uh, uh, the cover of Feeling looks like more light, but but like I got this game on December 26th of 2021 actually, and it looks it feels old, and the new one it feels like classy. I kind of like that. I wish the classy stayed the same. I like every store keeps it classy. I'm depressed. I'm literally depressed.